Hello, I'm back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Uh, Gosh, I think the last thing I did was the Evil Dead 2 watch along with Jake. I think uh, so. It's been a few weeks, but uh, I'll tell you why it's been so long here in a minute. Uh, the month of May has been just insane here in Texas, just absolutely crazy. And yeah, and so we'll talk about that. And I got me a big old TEMU package to open here, and we'll just talk about anything and everything. And if we get a crowd here, and I'll maybe we can do ask me anything segment or whatever. But for right now, let me go ahead and add my sister Kathy. Hang on there she is.
Ah!
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my sound down a little bit. Can you hear me okay?
Uh huh.
Okay, because I don't know, when I play them back, it's like I'm loud, and I don't want to
I
be
have
loud.
noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed that you've often been loud.
So I've had to I turn the sound down on my phone.
I can hear you fine though.
Okay, good.
Uh, yeah, I'm trying to find out well where to begin, and the only thing I can think of is to begin with the crazy month of May here in Texas, or at least this part of Texas. Now, I'm about 40 miles east of Waco, Texas, Central Texas, and in Lake Mejia, Texas. And we here at this location, the month of May is going on record as the rainiest month in recorded history. Uh, Not just the rainiest May, but the rainiest month period ever. Last month, May, we got around 16 inches of rain in May. Uh, and it didn't rain every day, but it seemed like it, just like every other day, where it just sat down and just you didn't think it was ever going to stop. And sometimes the severe weather, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and just that hard rain, lightning that sounds like it's like 2 feet away, uh, and just monsoon amount of rain, just literally a lake in front of my house, just day after day after day after day. I had two trees fall on my property. Didn't have anything fall on the house, thank God, but uh, just insane the amount of rain we got here in Texas in May. History making, the most ever. Uh, so, and this morning, what did we get? We got a
Right.
shitload of rain. We got a shitload of rain this morning. Now, it wasn't severe weather. The winds wasn't really high, but it was that pouring monsoon rain. It just poured and poured and poured for like a good hour and a half, from like 5 o'clock to like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Just steady rain. Uh, so anyway, it's supposed to be clear at least until Monday, where we're supposed to get a cold front coming, which is really rare for Texas this time of year. June, early June, to have a cold front. But they're saying it may knock the temperatures down to like the mid 80s for at least a few days
That'd be good.
around Monday. But until then, we're supposed to be clear. So, uh,
Get your
and
little reprieve.
that rain today calmed the humidity down, but the humidity's just been, that's another thing that's just been, it's weather you can swim in. I mean, you walk out and it just hits you in the face, that humidity. It's just, uh, it's weather you can wear. You know, you just literally feel that moisture in the air. It just permeates, uh, takes your breath away, the humidity. Uh, at least yesterday was real bad. the humidity. But that rain this morning kind of cleared out some. It's going to
That's
calm the
good.
humidity down and you know, calm down some of the haziness. And we've got someone joining me, and it's an eye for horror, Jake.
Hi.
Hey Jay, hey Kathy. How's it going, y'all?
It's
It's
good. It's
fine.
real good. Did you give
Yeah.
us up for? Did you give us up for Dan?
No,
You knew we was out here, didn't you?
absolutely.
Well, now, what have you been doing, Jake? What have you been doing with your channel?
I um I'm trying to be creative and think of some ideas. Like like for example, I want to review Pumpkinhead. It's a classic, and I
I
know
like Pumpkinhead. Yeah, heck
Yeah.
yeah. I shared something. I shared an artist with you today. Do you remember seeing it?
yeah, that was cool.
And I thought about you. I said, I don't know, you don't know about people and how,
Oh yeah,
but I thought that would be a good candidate for you to at least, if you might want to reach out to them.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, I try to keep the eye out. Like I said, it didn't look like the person was deceased or nothing. And I said, well, uh, shoot, you don't never know. You don't know.
absolutely.
I tell you, someone, Jake. Have you thought about reaching out to Edwin Neal?
Oh, that no, but I like that,
Well,
Jay.
he lives, I believe, in the Austin area. And when I used to go to the and promoting my movie Dawn, he was always there at that convention, the Texas Frightmare Weekend. Ed Neal was always there, and he's a real cool guy. He's a real funny guy, very outgoing. He likes to talk to people. Uh, Real funny. He's kind of a comedian, Ed Neal. He's always cracking jokes. Um, and I just wonder if maybe you might reach out and see if maybe you can to find a contact information for Ed Neal, because I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't get him on your show. Um,
That would be cool. Dude,
uh, you know, and for Kathy, Ed Neal is the hitchhiker in Texas Frightmare, not Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Chainsaw Massacre. I knew who he was.
$2. It, it's a good picture. $2.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just a cook.
and the head
I,
cheese.
I've been craving what to watch. I don't want to say it's a hitchhiker, but it's not. It's the Hitcher, Jay.
The Hitcher. Oh God, yeah, the Hitcher. I love
I,
the Hitcher.
I might have to buy that.
With
That's how
Rutger,
bad
I've got it's behind. I got this new TV in today because that's another thing is my television's working fine. All the streaming stuff is working great. In
Good.
fact, I've got it on Pluto TV right now on Gunsmoke right now. But I can't watch anything that's inputted into it. That broke. I can't pull it up on the remote or on the TV, so I can't watch my Blu-ray player. Now I canceled DirecTV, so that's $130 I'm going to save a month. But anything that's inputted in the TV, I can't pull up. Well, I had got the warranty for it, and long
Smart.
story long story short, they sent me a new TV, and I got it. It's boxed up. It's a TCL 55-inch,
Ooh.
4K, all that good shit. But I ain't even going to try to hook it up right now.
Smart TV. Yeah, those are nice.
TV and 55-inch and 4K and all that stuff. So I got it in the box there. It was delivered today along with the TEMU stuff. But right now I'm just watching streaming stuff. It's working fine on this TV. So but
I
I
haven't almost 6 months. I hadn't had anything but Wi-Fi because I thought, well, the cable channels won't bring nothing for me, and I just make sure I got all the Wi-Fi things loaded up. My Netflix, my Hulu, the Paramount Plus. I did AMC Plus, but I canceled it after the new Walking Dead thing. The one who lives once they say with that season, then I said I ain't gonna pay extra for that. But
well,
yeah, I just stream and I find everything I need on stream.
I'm eventually going to hook it up, but it's a 55. I've got to move this TV and then put that one on this shelf here. then I got to put in all the damn passwords and all that shit.
Isn't
So
it heavy?
I'm not studying that right now. But I'll tell you something I watched last night on Netflix, and I think Jake, you in particular, might enjoy this. Godzilla minus one.
-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that's a weird title, and I'll explain. I had to look it up. Why are they calling it that? And it's a weird reason why they're calling it that. But anyway, it takes place during World War II. It's at the very end of World War II, and it's in Japan. And Godzilla shows up and starts wreaking havoc. And it's a good story. There's good characters in it, but the effects are real good. I mean,
Ooh.
Godzilla looks like he's really stomping around there and tearing shit up.
Nice.
You know,
Oh, I gotta see that too. Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, it's on Netflix, and it's Godzilla minus one.
Godzilla. Okay. Minus, -1.
Godzilla minus one. Now, have you seen it, Jake?
No, not yet. But I did see it advertised on Netflix. Netflix.
Well, well, anyway,
I can't help it. I'm old and I just, I just have fun, Jack. I can't. But my daddy liked toys and I mean,
well, anyway,
PC type
well, both of
toys.
them go watch Godzilla minus one because
Godzilla.
Must have
sorry.
been-
I can't help it.
we need to laugh. I need a laugh right now. So.
Listen, I watched on Netflix. I believe it was Netflix. Might have been Hulu, but on Netflix, that new Nun horror movie.
I haven't seen that. What I did watch, because you told me about it, Kathy, on Hulu, but I didn't like it. The First Omen.
That's got to be it. Was it about nuns?
Nah, well, no, yeah, but it's the First Omen. It's about at the end of it, you get the birth of Damien.
Well, I watched that and I thought it royally sucked.
I didn't like it.
A lot of people didn't like it.
I think it sucked, but
it did. It sucked.
I didn't like it. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen or anything. It had some moments, but yeah,
Not very many.
And that's the thing with prequels is I think for the most part they're kind of useless because you don't need to know what happened before. I want to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, yeah.
And although I do want to see Furiosa, the Mad Max Furiosa movie, I do want to see that because it looks great. It's George Miller, of course, and it's another Mad Max movie, and it's the prequel to Fury Road with Furiosa.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm understanding now where you're going. Mad Max.
Mad Max Furiosa.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the story of it's the early days of Furiosa, the character in Mad Max Fury Road. She's got a mechanical arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlize, is it Charlize Theron? Is that who it is, Jake?
Yeah.
And which I love that movie. I like all the Mad Max movies, but I really love Fury Road. But anyway, they've got the prequel to Fury Road out in theaters now.
Yeah, I don't go, but I do. But what I've noticed? There's a couple of them I've been wanting to see that are just now about to hit the movie theaters this month. But it's not very long until they end up on Netflix or Hulu.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Well, what I'm looking for as far as a new movie, because I don't go to the theater anymore because
I don't either.
But the one I'm looking forward to the most is Terrifier 3.
Oh yeah.
That it takes place during Christmas time, and like say, Kathy, you haven't seen Terrifier 2 yet. You need to go see it.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's probably the goriest movie ever made.
All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag the bedroom scene.
Okay.
Yeah, the bedroom scene. It's
That's
like what Jake just said. The bedroom scene will be like, holy shit. When you see it, you're gonna think, well, I've never seen anything like that in my life, and
I know.
Yeah.
I lived a long time.
Well, no, I can almost guarantee when you finish Terrifier 2, you're going to go, well, okay, Jay was right. uh,
Yeah, I just pulled up the first Omen. Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't
I
like
didn't.
it. No,
It was
but
not
yeah,
scary at all to me.
and Terrifier 2, I think is streaming somewhere. It might be,
I wrote it down. I'll hunt it. Yeah.
but yeah, watch it. And like Jake said, the bedroom scene. And what is it? Is it salt and vinegar or
Yeah.
salt and bleach?
That'll do it.
Salt and bleach, isn't it? Salt and
Oh,
bleach.
that's it. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Salt and bleach. He brings out salt and
Oh.
bleach after he does something really terrible. And then he brings out salt and bleach to make it even worse. uh, so,
Dang.
but you will be introduced to Art the Clown. Now, Art the Clown, you were more introduced in the first Terrifier.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Terrifier 2 is the movie that I suggest you watch first. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, Terrifier 3 takes place during Christmas. And Art the Clown during Christmas time is just going to be amazing. I can't wait. So I said earlier, you know, there's some great horror movies that takes place during Christmas, you know, Silent Night, Deadly Night,
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas. So Terrifier 3 should be, you know, should be a great Christmas time horror film. So, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, I saw that. I didn't like the first Omen. But I like Godzilla -1, though. Both of you guys go watch it.
Yeah, no, I got to pull that up.
I never have been a huge Godzilla fan, but as a kid, I would watch them and enjoy them. But this one was really good. And I actually like the characters in it. I like the story. And the effects are real good. The Godzilla effects are real good. So, but yeah, Godzilla -1. Now, here's why they call it -1. I had to look this up. It takes place during the end of World War II. Well, now, Japanese didn't fare very well in World War II. Things didn't go well for the Japanese.
No.
And so, the way it's explained in the articles I looked up, the reason why they call it Godzilla -1 is because Japan was like level 0. And when Godzilla shows up, they're at -1.
Oh, okay. I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Well, hadn't they just been bombed?
They just been bombed, and then Godzilla shows up, and so they already were like level 0, and now Godzilla has made them -1.
Well, dang.
That's why they call it Godzilla -1, because Godzilla makes Japan -1.
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah, I can see that.
Their string of luck is they're -1. So, but anyway, but yeah, go watch it. It's a lot of fun, really good effects, and I actually got into I was surprised how well I got into the story and the characters in it.
Yeah,
and of course it's it's not subtitled, but it's what they do the voices, American voices.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's done, but it's very well done.
So we can understand it, huh?
It's very well done. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It was made last year, I think. Godzilla -1. But anyway, yeah, go see that.
So I have a question. What's y'all's take on American Horror Story? I think I know yours, Jay. But have you watched any of them, Jake? Do you like them?
A few seasons. Yeah, they're fun.
Well, I thought they were. Jay's not a big fan, are you?
No, I am too, and I've got a couple of the seasons on DVD. But my favorite is Freak Show.
Yeah, that's a carnival one, right?
Yeah, the carnival. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That fucking clown with those fake teeth, and that fucking clown is like, oh my god, that's right up there with Art the Clown as being one of the sickest fucking things you've ever seen. Is that clown in Freak Show? But I really like I like all the characters in Freak Show. I like the storyline.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like American Horror. I've liked several of their seasons.
I don't know why. I just thought you weren't a fan. But anyway, I just started. I mean, I watched Freak Show that whole time, that whole one. I don't know if it was 1, 2, or 3 of them shows, but I didn't watch. Haven't watched anymore. So I thought, well, I think I'm going to try to revisit them.
They're still making them, aren't they?
I think so.
I don't know, but I tell you what they did. I think it's coming out this month or next month. Final Destination 4?
Oh, now that I want to see.
I think it's part 6.
6. Because see, here's the deal. Final Destination's always been my movies. Always. The whole series, every one of them.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Now I won't go to the movies because it's hard for me to get around with no car. So I won't go to the movies and watch it. But I sure it's on my list. As soon as I can watch it, I will.
I didn't even know they were making that, but that's really good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I tell you, I love all the Final Destination movies, but my favorite is the log truck.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
cool.
That's
know. I like the first one where everybody,
on the
it pretty
plane.
much you can't cheat it.
Yeah.
Then
And
that
all
poor teacher bites the dust,
the third one was like at an amusement park on the roller coaster, I think.
Oh yeah.
Was that the third one?
Yeah.
But I love all the Final Destination movies. But yeah, the log truck's my favorite sequence of all of them. Is the log.
Yeah, and I got queued up to watch tonight Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Well, those are they're fun. They're
Yeah.
stupid. They're stupid fun. The
Well, that's
alien,
what I mean. Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good, though.
So yeah.
yeah, they're stupid fun. The Alien versus Predator movies. They're not very good, but they're
But
serviceable.
but they, give you entertainment. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But yeah, but once again, Godzilla -1. Everyone out there that's watching this, do we have anybody? Let me see if there's anybody. I've got three. I see 3 people, so
Godzilla versus
that may be just us.
that's fine.
-1. Because like I say,
-1.
Japan
Okay.
was knocked back a notch because of Godzilla.
Poor people. They had it bad when the bomb hit them, and then this come after that.
He shows up just right after, just right when it's about to happen. Right when I don't know if it's right before the bombs are dropped or what, but he shows up right at the end of the war, and then already they're fucked up, and they're even worse fucked up because here comes Godzilla.
Poor Godzilla. He says, "I just come to visit."
-1. So, because I remember all this time, it's like, what kind of title is that? Godzilla -1. What does that mean?
That makes sense, though.
But it looks that's Japan. It's -1 because of Godzilla.
Yeah.
But okay, you guys, I've got my TEMU stuff here, but let's start with Kathy. You've got a bunch of stuff. You said
Well, not a huge amount, but a few things. Do you ever buy from Temu, Jake?
No, not yet.
Yeah. I won't buy direct from my bank account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To them with my bank card, but I'll go through a credit card and buy a few things along. That way, if they try to shaft me, I got protection. You know what I mean? With my credit card. So now I bought this. It's a little canvas bag. I've had it now for a couple of months. My Temu haul's coming tomorrow, but it's all miniature, so y'all really wouldn't want to see all that. But anyway, all my diabetes stuff, and it's a Ziploc canvas bag, and I got quite a bit in it. See, so because I have to take 3 shots during the day, have to test before I take them, and then I take one at bedtime. Right?
Is it insulated?
No, but it don't need to be. No, it's just a canvas bag. But if I tried to order something that says all my diabetes stuff from Amazon, it costs me $15-20. This was 79 cents.
Well, that's the thing with Temu is it's addictive because you go to Temu and it's just all this stuff all spread around, all kinds of stuff.
But if you like it, wait, because the
and
prices goes up and down.
Most of the stuff is really cheap, but I have found that with very few exceptions, they're not cheaply made stuff.
No, they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah. But
okay. Here, if I can get him back in frame, here is my 3D printed dragon. Get back in the frame.
Oh, that is cool.
this, and he's kind of long too. See, he's a, let me go back. There we go. See, he's kind of long. He's got a couple, about four, he's got four little feet on him, and he's articulated, so all of his little things move. And I paid
What is he
$2.
made? Is he like plastic or rubber or?
No, it's a plastic stuff. The stuff that comes out, no, it's not rubber. It's plastic, and I like that it's all articulated. Here, come here.
Huh.
Come over here and show your face. Anyway, I bought two of these for my grandson in April. His birthday was April the 3rd for his birthday, Jake. And I got to playing with one before I wrapped it. And I said, oh. So I checked. The prices vary on them, but I paid $1.31, I believe, $1.30 something for him.
Ooh.
And I love him. And yes, I like toys.
Uh,
And he hangs over my whatnot shelf in the living room. And
that's good. I might have to get one of those because I like
I
it.
just love it. It's so cool.
And that's
And
for Jake who hasn't ordered, but you need to, Jake. You need to join the TEMU club. But anyway,
it's an addiction, dude. Be careful.
Minimum of $15.
Well, now here lately, I've been seeing on my end, a minimum of 20. Now I don't know if it's because I'm not buying. I haven't downloaded the app. I just buy through the website.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I do too. I mean, I've got it on my Kindle Fires, but I don't have it on my cell phone.
Well, I don't even have the app downloaded. I just
Oh,
go.
I'm getting one of those. That's in one of my. I want to get one of those.
I got, yeah. And the lid comes off, right?
Yeah,
This is my cereal. The cereal didn't,
those.
listen, y'all, the cereal didn't come. I bought the cereal. But anyway, you know what I like to do with Rice Krispies? Put them on ice cream. But anyway, it's got a good pour. And I don't even know what size this is, but see, I got a big old head.
It was like under $2, wasn't it?
This cost me $174 when I bought it.
And
Now, I looked it up today. This size is going for two something, like $269, something like that.
Anyway, I've got that in my cart. That thing.
And it pop. You click it up like this to open it, and it's real easy to open and wash. It says 2.0 kilogram. That's what size it is. Okay, but I got two. I got a smaller one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like it.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. Well, you know what I thought? This would be good for like if I got a hole in my cheese bag, or something. This I thought wouldn't take up much room if I wanted to put it in my refrigerator. So I got it. And this one has a measuring cup at the top. One cup. See, so it's got a measuring cup on the top.
That
Which
would
I
be
thought was
good.
cool.
That would be good to put baking mix in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bisquick, or something.
There you go. Cornbread, cornmeal, whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I bought this. I wasn't going to do TEMU. Jay talked me into it. He said, oh, you ought to give it a try. And I did. And I bought this. I paid 89 cents for it at the time. I looked up today, y'all, and it's like $4 and change. But what it is, it's a strainer. Might can see little holes in it. But it's a rice washer to wash your rice in.
Oh, I saw that. I come close to getting that.
I really like it. I like the size of it. But you know what I do with it? I make the best homemade vegetarian soup, tomato based, right, Jake? So what I do is I like to set in the sink and open all my cans and put them in here to drain them. And then pour them into my pot. You know what I mean? So you can use it. Like if you cook, I don't, but if you cook pinto beans, or black beans from scratch, and you're supposed to wash them. I'm almost done, Jay. Anyway,
take your time.
I love this dude. Okay.
Cool.
Get in front. Okay, there it is. This is my sink strainer. There's the side view. It's got little feet on it, but it stretches across your sink. So when I wash silverware, especially if I got any what I call butter knives in it, or I don't want it to slide down into my drain, because one side I wash in, I have to hand wash my dishes, Jake. I don't have a dishwasher.
Oh,
And the other side, yeah, right. And the other side, so to keep it from going all the way down into my drain, I take this and I spread it across the sink. And it's also good if I want to wash fruit, which I eat a lot of fruit, you know. So if I want to wash fruit, okay, let's see. Is that it? Yep, that's it, Jay.
nice.
Well,
I got a bunch of stuff, but
I
most
saw
of it is little miniature things.
the show of course, Kathy knows, but Jake, when you order stuff from TEMU, when you get a big package going, you think, well, they're not going to. Are they going to put it like in a box and get it all neatly in a box? No, they shove it in a sack. Is what they do.
But what I want to tell you, Jake, a lot of times I'll order right at the minimum I got to, like $20 or whatever. Sometimes it's 15, most time it's 20. Free shipping always.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Now, I've always seen it's a minimum of $15, but the shipping is free. So,
And it comes from China.
yeah, it's from China.
So,
And so anyway, I got my trusty knife here, and so I'm about to tear into the bag. They said they shove it all in a bag.
and they got the coolest, Jake. You know how you can buy those 10 signs? You know, those 10 signs?
Jake, you need to go. They've got like movies like Christine and things like that. It's like the original poster designs, but they're 10 signs.
And they're not real big. So, you know.
But they're so cool. I haven't ordered any yet, but I went to that S'mores Indoor show, and there's a guy that had a bunch of those.
Yeah, he's going to cover his whole ceiling with them.
And,
they're real inexpensive, though, Jake. You know, those signs, but they're cool. I got my grandson one. It's about this tall, and it's I'd say a little over 12 inches. And about that, well, you know, normal width, in other words, about that wide. And it's the Portal from the game, the Portal.
Okay.
Because he's started playing it. Yeah.
But yeah, Jake, go to TEMU and look around.
Yeah, you don't have to buy anything, even if you're just curious. You just go check it out.
But okay, the first thing I'm going to show you, because you know those things you can get, but a lot of kids get them, but I like them, so I'll get them sometimes. Uncrustables.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing where you can make your own Uncrustables.
Oh, that's cool.
You put the bread in between, you know, on top of this, you put the bread, and then you bring this down and you press it down, and you make your own Uncrustables with this device.
Any idea what you paid for it, approximately?
I don't know, like 89 cents or something. I don't know, $1, maybe $1.
And the price fluctuates on
That's the thing is, you know, the something will be $1 one day, it might be $4 the next day.
Yeah, so, you don't really know till you check it out.
But anyway, yeah, it's a Uncrustables thing. You know, you press on the bread, and then you bring this down and smush it together, and it takes the
crust off. Your niece, your great niece, Dorothy Mae Lynn Dot, she wants all her sandwiches. She likes ham and cheese sandwich with a little mayo, with no crust. And so I'm over there.
That cuts the crust off. So
I know. And I said, but Dorothy, that's the best part. No, it's not, Nana. I went over and spent a week with them, and I said, well, okay. So I made her a sandwich, and she just, I got the knife and cut it off. What's that?
Okay, it's a little humidifier.
Ooh.
It's a little humidifier. You put
it's a humidifier. Okay.
It doesn't have a charge on it, but it's a USB charge. You put water in it, and you press the button, and it spurts a little water, you know, a spray of water up, and it's a little humidifier. Isn't it cute?
That is totally cute.
Isn't it cute? You can put it by your bed, like
I'm gonna put it by my bed. Yeah, but it's a little humidifier, And like I say, it was a couple of bucks. It wasn't. And it's got a little button on top, and you charge it with a USB. It's a rechargeable battery, but
Yep.
you take the top off and you put water in it, but yeah, it's a little humidifier.
Little baby humidifier.
Little baby humidifier. And I just thought it was cute. And I know what the hell. And that's a lot of the shit I get from TEMU is like, what the hell? Well, why not?
Well, no, now also, like I said though, Jake, there's a lot of stuff you can use around the house, or
Yeah. And I've been tending to get sort of more practical stuff. Oh!
Oh, he's excited.
Okay, hang on. These are so cool. And this is another thing. It was just a couple of bucks, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's little strainer containers, and then it's got like a little bowl underneath that, and then another strainer container,
Different sizes.
and then another bowl underneath that,
Yeah.
then another strainer container, and then another bowl.
They work good for John, his great nephew's 11. He likes ramen noodles, right? Ramen noodles.
Oh yeah.
But he don't want the juice, and he don't want the packet. Dorothy wants both.
But anyway,
God,
yeah. And it all stacks together, and it's little strainers and bowls, and it's 6 of them in all. And
look at you. That's a nice little set.
And they stack together, and like I said, it was, I don't know, $2 or $3. It wasn't,
Yeah, wasn't much.
So, yeah, this is fun. Okay, because
it's like Christmas morning, Jake, when we get
the thing is, I forget most of what I order. So when I get it, it's like a surprise. Like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Once you place an order, Jake, it has to go through customs and stuff. So it's about 10 to 12 days before you get it.
Yeah. You wait a while. Like, here's something.
And you forget what you bought. What do you do? I'm building some dollhouse rooms. Rooms that you could make a dollhouse out of. And I ordered a bunch of miniatures because I wanted this little microwave, and I checked Hobby Lobby online and Michael's online and Amazon, and they wanted it don't work, it's just decorative, but they wanted like $5 on up on this. Got it for 89 cents on TEMU, the exact same thing. I said, So I started ordering the stuff I wanted for my little hobby on TEMU. If I'm gonna spend $20, I want to get a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Not 3 or 4 things, What else? I ordered something from Joann's.com. Oh, a little building I'm about to build, but they're going out of business. So Joann's, a lot of their stuff is like $60, their hobby stuff.
Oh, clearance.
Yeah. 60% off, yeah. So some of these places that have gone bankrupt are being bought and saved at, and they're not closing all their stores. But
what I got, but there seems to be something missing here. But it's a wireless mouse, but I don't see the little thing that you plug into the computer.
Well, probably any USB might work for you, dude.
No, it's like a little wireless port that you plug into the computer.
Oh, you gotta have that part, huh?
Check the mouse, maybe. Maybe it's like in. I don't know.
Yeah,
because
it's a mouse. It's a wireless mouse.
Yeah.
But like I say, I'm not seeing the.
Is there a compartment on the back where you'd?
Well, there's a thing to put batteries in, but.
Well, open it and look.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
One thing nice about it, Jake, if you like, Jay's got some really cool flashlights, and I got a couple of, little flashlighty things, and the batteries, if it's to be charged only, it's charged. And if it needs batteries, it comes with batteries. You know what I mean? So that.
Ooh.
When I moved in December, I started my household over. my daughter had given me some pots and pans and stuff like that, and I had my bed and my TV, and I bought a real nice console, and I had the ex-husband build it to put my TV on it and bolt it to it and stuff like that. But I didn't have much of anything really furniture wise. I brought a card table or a dining room table for a while, but then my daughter took me to Goodwill, and we found 3 real nice chairs, 2 dining room chairs, and then a nice comfy one, to sit in. And so gradually, in the last 5.5 months, I've started getting stuff together for the household. But some of that kitchen stuff, heck, I bought from TEMU, and I like these containers. Yeah, there's a flashlight. Do you remember what you paid for it, dude?
A couple of bucks. I've already got 2 of them, but because of all the damn storms and shit, electricity going off, I want to have like a dozen of them.
Well, you walk too. How far do you walk to get into that fancy guest house to ride out the storm?
Just
a few hundred yards.
But we had that damn rain, and the water's like up to my damn calf. You just and literally wading to the water because I saturated my damn shoes. So I've been wearing flip flops lately. I've been naked feet and wearing flip flops lately, and but anyway.
Oh, he found something cool.
Wow.
Yeah, so far the mouse is confusing me because I think there might be something missing. Now, one thing that TEMU has been really good about, if there's something missing, you just tell them and they'll replace it. Like, what did I get? I got something. It's some things that you put in a Keurig coffee maker that you put your own coffee in these little containers that you put them in the Keurig. Well, I was supposed to get 3 of them, and they just sent me 1 of them. And I told them, I said, well, and so they said, well, we'll fix that, and they sent me 2 more. So
I don't know Keurig. I got
a piece is missing in my mouse. I should be able to tell them, and they'll fix it. But anyway, what this is like if you're going to clean like the blades of a fan or something.
Yeah.
So it's like it's yeah. So you do this and you can clean like fan blades and stuff.
I need one of those
with this brush. Yeah, and I know this was like 50 cents or something.
Maybe look at my ceiling fan. I got one of those extension ones I bought a couple of years ago to clean my ceiling fan. So I'm like, let me look up at that sucker. It looks okay right now.
Here's another thing. I think this was like 38 cents or something like that, but it's a straining spoon.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Colander, whatever you call it. What do you call it?
Colander. It's just it's kind of like a spoon colander. That's what it is.
The straining spoon. Yeah.
Yeah, straining spoon.
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I got some more of these little these towels.
Tell Jake about those. I ordered some. I think they're going to be in the order that I get tomorrow. I don't know.
Cotton towels. I use these every day. I clean my glasses with them. I clean the laptop screen with it. Dip it in alcohol, and
they're not wet. They're not like baby wipes, Jake. They're not
wet, but they're real strong. They're strong like cotton towels. I think this is a smaller package. The other packages I think got 200.
200, yeah, that's the one I ordered.
Socks. I got socks.
Cool.
He likes socks.
Hey, socks.
And they get 5 pair for like $2. Yeah.
But do they hold up? I mean.
Yeah, they've been holding up. Now these are these little ankle socks.
I don't like them because they always fall down on me.
Yeah, they don't on me. But
I like crew socks that come up to your ankle.
I was excited, but here lately I've been going naked feet lately because
all
the damn rain and shit. And my shoes. I need a shoe if my shoes aren't ruined because they've just been soaked in water for so long. Might have to get some more shoes. But anyway, so I got socks. Whenever I start wearing shoes again, I've got socks.
You got socks.
Five pair for like
For
two
like
bucks.
2 something, yeah.
All right. It's a water bottle.
Oh, that's nice, Jay. For 99 cents, you can get one of them at the store
Yeah, and this I think this was like a
with
buck.
water.
Yeah, I think it was just like $1 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I couldn't resist that. I can't help it.
Okay.
That's
Hang on.
really
Hang on.
cool.
I gotta be sarcastic
I
sometimes.
ain't gonna take these
Yeah,
out. Yeah. What did you say, Jake?
Oh, I was agreeing with Kathy. I too have to be sarcastic sometimes.
Yeah, I was a little sarcastic saying, Jay, you can get you one for 99 cents at the store with water in it. I know I was just being a butthead.
That's hilarious, sister.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Anyway, I'm not gonna take these out, I've got these. I've got them too late because I wish I had them 2 or 3 weeks ago. But they're elastic shoe covers.
Well, get it.
you-
I've never.
they're rubber covers that you put up over your shoes so that you can walk through water and shit.
He got you some shoe rubbers.
They're shoe rubbers, yeah. They're shoe rubbers.
That's kind of cool.
They're like
Protection for your
they're like
shoes.
shoe condoms. You wrap them up.
Well, now listen, in the north where they have to ice the roads and the sidewalks and stuff, people do put on rubber things over their shoes a lot of
Well,
times.
anyway, I wish I'd had them like a couple of weeks ago because now it stopped raining. But anyway, I got them when it starts raining again.
Well, yeah, hold off. It'll come back.
And guess what else I got? I got some more socks.
Oh, socks, yeah.
Some
How
more
many in the pack? 5?
socks. Five pair, yeah.
There you go.
You something.
Yeah.
What do they say?
What'd you say?
What do they say on them? They say something on them.
Hang on. That's a good question.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
It says,
Oh.
"Oh my God! Guess what? I think this says." Well, maybe it's wait. I was going to say that it says Jake.
Oh, it almost looks. Yeah.
It does. So I don't see the. It does say Jake.
I think it may say Wake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me get another one.
Come on, that'd be cool.
But wouldn't that be wouldn't that be crazy if it said Jake?
That would be.
Or is it Saki?
Ooh, sake.
Oh,
Sake, good.
I only had it once, years and years
I
ago.
like this color. That's an interesting color.
I said it's kind of hot. When I was drinking it, they go, "It's supposed to be.
Anyway,
It's Saki." I said, "Oh, okay."
anyway,
It worked going in and out.
5 pair of the sons of bitches.
That will get me some socks.
10 pairs
How
of
much?
socks. And even if they didn't last very long, well, shit, they're so cheap. You can get a couple of weeks out of them. Just get you some more.
Well, you could double them up.
Yeah. But they've
I've
been
done that when it's real cold. I put on 2 pair of socks. Think I won't do it.
okay. Hang on. I mean,
You didn't know what you was getting into, did you, Jake?
huh?
I said, poor Jake didn't know what he's getting into coming to our TEMU party.
We're hanging out is what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
This is a hangout. There's no real subject to it. We're not talking about movies or anything.
We're talking about TEMU and movies.
TEMU's the subject, and the horrible weather we've been having, but hang on, just a minute. I got to.
Jake, are you in Kentucky?
No, I'm in Ohio.
Ohio. See, I need to remember that because that's where Devo's from, and so I got to remember Jake is from Devo Town.
There you go.
In Devo, at every concert, they would do the song Jocko Homo. Are we not men? We are Devo. Are we not men? Devo. And at one point in the song, they go, I got a rhyme that starts with a riddle. Oh, hi, oh. What's round on the end, high in the middle. Oh, hi, oh.
That's cool.
It's a great song.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
And
My daughter got to see them in a club. Oh gosh, she's 40 now. She was 19 then.
Yeah, and I'm jealous because that's one of my
When she went to California to stay with her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, I'm jealous of
She
that.
was 19. He was
But
like,
she got
40?
me a signed Devo doll signed by Mark Mothersbaugh, which was real cool.
yeah.
So that was real cool of her.
And you know,
I still got that. But
I know y'all won't know nothing about this, but there is a porno star, and his name is Jeremy. And there is a Playboy store down on Rodeo Drive, and her and Doug are walking down, and they see this porno star sitting in there on the couch by the window, just sound asleep. She said, "I seen him." I said, "Really?" She said, "Mama, he's just not much to look at." And I said, Jay's got naked. Well, Jay, just take your shirt off, man. We don't care. Just leave the rest of it on, please.
yeah,
It's a black shirt.
it's black, but it's got stripes.
Oh,
It's got like stripes.
yeah, you can see it now. Well, that's fancy.
It suits you.
And that's mainly why I want to get button shirts is for these shows. Now,
Yeah.
I'm always going to have them unbuttoned because it's so damn hot,
Yeah,
So-
his house is probably about 89, 90 degrees.
It's about 85 degrees.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I can handle that, man.
Alexa, what is the temperature in my living room?
The living room temperature is 84.7 degrees.
Told you.
Yeah.
I can't handle it, Jake. I've gone to see my brother. I'm a couple of hours from him. I can't get to him now, but because I don't have a car as of last August when it got totaled. But I couldn't handle it. I said, Jay, I'm sorry. I love you, but I can't stay in here. And then his next door neighbor said, listen, Kathy, I got this five-star. He didn't say it like that. I did. Guest house. Come and go as you want to. I went over there and stayed like 4 or 5 days one time and visited with my brother and ran around with my brother. What's that?
Toenail clippers.
Oh my gosh.
Toenail clippers.
Dang, that'd take your toenail off, wouldn't it?
Toenail clippers. Yeah. And it's got a protective thing.
Good, yeah, because it'll poke you. Well, that's neat.
Yeah.
And hang on.
I bought all this all this stuff to cut wood with, to doing crafting and stuff. I bought me some wood shears, and I bought me a box cutter, and I bought me this other kind of a miter cutter. Dang, y'all! I mean, they're all handheld, but I said I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna cut something wide open. You watch. But so far, so good.
Okay, hang on. This.
Well, hey, we just talking amongst ourselves.
Y'all go ahead and visit. I need-
Well, yeah. How's your mom?
Oh, mine.
Yeah,
She's good.
that's good.
Okay. Now I need to
Oh, here he comes.
back up for this, but it's a thing to like clean like under refrigerators and stuff.
Oh, look at you. You're gonna be cleaning the house, dude.
See, and it's got this. You can take this off and wash it.
Yeah.
But it's for like sweeping under like furniture and stuff like that, and it's
I'm always dropping crap. That'd be good.
got a stick,
Yes.
and a handle. But anyway, and it's it's rubberized or whatever. But and I guess you could spank somebody with this damn thing too if you want.
Well, I mean, yeah, only if they willing.
So anyway, it's
No
a
means no, or whatever.
thing for cleaning under.
Jay, advertise. Come see me for women for some smooching and some spanking. You might get some takers on that one.
Okay, this might be the last thing. Hang. All right, I think maybe this is the last thing. So, and this is going to take a little more prep. So y'all visit while I do some.
Okay, be sure, and since you showed it to me, I think you got it real close to you. Show Jake that solar charger. Or
No,
that
I haven't got. Oh.
he does too, because I talked to him before the show, just chit chat a minute, and he showed it to me. So I know he's in his house real close to him, and he puts it out. There you go. Yeah.
And it's got a USB port right here, and you set it out. You set it out in the sun, and you can you charge your cell phones or whatever. It's a solar charger.
Cool.
And he says it's been working.
It's been, yeah, I've been hooking my cell phone up to it during the day because I'm outside all the time exercising or doing whatever. And I hook it up to my cell phone and keep my cell phone charged with this. It's a solar charger.
He's rarely in the house.
$5, $6. I don't know. Something like that.
So, yeah, I thought that was cool.
Very cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
But y'all go ahead and talk because
Okay.
I need to do something here.
Oh,
So, I like your pumpkin head shirt.
oh, thank you. Fright rags,
Yeah, I have to always plug uh the place that I buy fastcustomshirts.com because I like their $4.99 shipping. And their shirts, are competitive. They're around most people's, I wear a 3X, so it's like $22, But they got a bunch of horror and some really cute stuff. The last one I bought, my maiden name, Jay's last name is Real, Reel, right?
Yeah.
So I bought a shirt. It's pink, and it's got a rod and reel on it. No person, just a rod and reel, and it says, "Real women know how to handle a rod." And I went thrifting about a week ago, and it's real close to my house. And I walked up to a thrift store, and I wore it around the store. And one lady stopped me. She said, read my shirt. She looked at me. She said, "You fish?" I said, "No. I grew up on a lake, and I used to go fishing a lot as a little kid. But my maiden name was Real, Reel. And I moved it to my middle name when I got married.
Okay.
So my name's Kathy Real Bradshaw. But anyway, and then my daughter, I raised her with my maiden name. So I said, no, but the real name means a lot to us. So I saw this, and she looked at me sideways. She goes, honey, that's a little racy. I said, you know what? I know. And I turned around and walked out. And so I don't get banned from some places, Jack, I swear it.
That's a great shirt, Kathy.
It really is. It's pink. It's cute, I mean,
But anyway,
for
here's my other shirt.
well, what's on it? Oh,
Ooh.
it's just
It's just a design, I
I
guess.
like it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, another button shirt.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
and that's mainly why I'm getting the button shirts, and I think I have some more. I got another package coming in about another week. I think I may have one or two more button shirts.
Now their shirts are either 100% cotton or they're polyester.
They're
Jay.
really, and that's something that I will say when most of the clothes I bought from TEMU are some of the most comfortable clothes that I've ever.
Yeah, and I bought some shirts that I really like too. I got me a couple of Nana. My favorite name is Nana T-shirts,
Oh.
and and I like them a lot. But boy, I tell you, if you wear a 3X, get a 4X. You got to think they're smaller people than we are.
Right.
And yeah, and I've never been disappointed at them. I got to turn my air conditioner back on. I've never been disappointed at the size if I go up like that. My house is hot. Let me get some air going. I'll be back quick.
But anyway, there's my TEMU stuff. Not very exciting stuff. More practical things. Than useful items. But yeah, Jay, go and check their just like if you can check movie section, things like that. But they've got a bunch of 10 signs. They're about that tall, about that wide. But they have like movie posters, horror movie posters and stuff, and they're like little 10 signs, and they've got 4 holes on the sides where you can nail them into the wall or tack them into the wall or whatever. But they're real cool. I haven't gotten any yet, but there's some really cool stuff. Okay, hang on. And I've shown the teddy bear, but I got the rabbit.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to show y'all pretty quick.
That's almost like from Your Next or something, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And it was like, I don't know, $3-4, real cheap.
So, Teespring, I bought some stuff. Oh, yeah, Jace. Did you show your bear yet?
I won't show the bear, but here's the rabbit. I'll get the bear.
Teespring is who the Dead Pit Boys, we call them. CK.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been walking around catching my air. Anyway, when I first moved in here, I went on their Teespring shop, and yeah, I paid out the hind and end for it because I don't like their shipping. But I had to get this mug. It says Uncle Bill, CK, Jay, Garrett, Frig, come on, Kathy Laverne, Jay Real, and Dana. I liked it. I said, I got to get the mug. Now,
That's cool.
my coffee cup's like twice as big as this sucker, okay? So it don't hold a whole lot, but I keep my plastic spoons in it. Jay, I like your bear.
Oh, cool.
Look at his eyes. Look at that.
That is cool as hell.
Isn't that neat? And tell him how much you paid for each one around.
I think they're under $4 a piece. $4.
And he's using them as collectibles to hang on his wall and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, very cool. And I can imagine, I don't have trick or treaters, but if I did, I can imagine going to the door with this. And I think I would
That's
stop.
like, keep your candy. We don't want it.
I think I would stop having trick or treaters if I came to the door with this, with the bear. But yeah, I love the teeth and its eyes or buttons.
Isn't that wicked?
That is.
Yeah.
And I bet it would glow in the dark. I don't know, but I bet it would.
It didn't go in the dark.
Oh, okay.
With fur, you know.
Yeah. It's just ugly. Them teeth.
Yeah, and those teeth. Yeah, the teeth. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, and they've got an Art the Clown mask. And when I went on the S'mores Indoors, there's a guy that had bought the Art the Clown mask, and he put it on, and it looks really good.
I got it from Amazon because that's my favorite episode. Dreamweavers. Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't fall asleep.
Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors. There you go.
Right.
That's my favorite one. Now, I did like the fifth one. Jacob said, you ought to watch it now. I think you'll like it. Oof. But and I
like all of them on certain levels, you know, some better than others. But
I mean, I liked it, but it freaked me out a little bit. And I don't get freaked out by horror movies at all. No. And then
you haven't until you see Terrifier 2, and then
yeah, I might have to watch that. Yeah. Well, hey, if I can watch I Spit on Your Grave, I can watch that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah, my TEMU, they say on the commercials, shop like a billionaire. No, I ain't got that kind of money to spend, but you know, $20 every other month or so, 25, 30 even, I can do. I'm not going to buy, I've got one, a shipment coming tomorrow. I saw that it was going to be delivered tomorrow, and it's little bitty things for my dollhouse builds that I'm doing. And I probably won't order again for another month or two. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm kind of getting inventory built up. But I'll show you, because I didn't show y'all some of this stuff. Just a minute, I'll be right back. I'm right across the room here. Got the dang. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I'm kind of getting stuff built up that I want to use for my builds.
Alexa, tell me a dirty joke.
Why did the barf and the booger fall in love? It's what's on the inside that counts.
Ah. Wait, there we go.
Dot called me about a month ago and said, I want to tell you a dirty joke now. I said, well, okay, go ahead. She said, it was raining one night. I mean, raining. And this farmer had a bunch of horses and cows. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, where's this going to go? Because it's a dirty joke. Right? And he had this white horse. And it fell in the mud. I thought, oh, okay,
Well,
that's a good
and of
one.
course, I'll tell. There's the one dirty joke that I tell is why did Mickey Mouse divorce Minnie Mouse? She's fucking goofy.
Okay. TEMU.
Ooh.
TEMU.
TEMU. I say they say TEMU, but I say TEMU, and everyone
That's
says
plastic, right?
Ooh, damn it.
But when you order the pillows that go on it, I got 2 pillows. But you can't hold it up, lean it, and then it do it, right? Anyway, I got 2 pillows to put on it. Now it's ready to go in a house. I hadn't stocked it yet, so don't get too excited. But I got me a refrigerator.
Well, I'm showing. There's just a new one here. It's Devin's room. Hey everyone, how y'all doing this evening? Devin's room.
Hi.
And
Hi,
Welcome.
Devin's room. Thanks for joining.
We're just talking about anything. I'm
Yeah,
showing
we're
them some
talking
miniatures I
about-
got from TEMU.
TEMU acquisitions and the crazy Texas weather, and
But I got 5 sets of cartons of eggs. If y'all need eggs, we got eggs. And I got signs. If you want to set up a coffee shop, I got you. Got you some coffee. And if you feel like you just ain't been welcome lately, I got you some welcome mats.
uh,
they're so little.
Aren't they tiny?
Mm-hmm.
I'm building stuff for like a 2 and 3 inch dolls eventually. Now, this is how I wake up in the morning. Coffee. You better give me some coffee. I got like 5 of these in that day. And then I thought, well, I need some little baskets. These are nice. They're plastic. And so I got me some baskets. And then I'm like, but what if I want to build a itty bitty living room, right?
Yeah.
So I got me some chairs.
Thank you, Dave's room. Sorry.
yeah, we've got it. We've got a fan of Jake's shirt.
Yeah. I told him earlier I love that shirt.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
And Jake's got a channel. And aren't you thinking you might do a watch along eventually?
I should try, but I still have to go live on YouTube sometime.
You can do it. It's easy.
Well, and like I say, that's the one thing that's not working on this TV. It would, I suppose, it would work on the new TV. Is I can't watch it my Blu-ray or DVD player. I can stream, I can watch the Netflix stuff and all that. So, but I just don't want to go through the trouble of hooking that up right now. So I watch streaming stuff. And once again, guys,
Can't see that.
Godzilla -1. Go watch that on Netflix.
Gotta see it.
Avoid the first Omen.
Yeah. Don't waste your. We all have so many hours left in our lives.
Yeah.
I watched it. I don't recommend it at all. It's not scary. I don't recommend it at all.
One thing, it wasn't the least bit frightening.
No.
It was okay. I wouldn't say it was terrible, but I didn't like it. So.
I didn't care for it. I didn't even give it an okay. I'd give it a -1. I mean, because I wanted to be scared.
Like Godzilla -1.
I want to go see. I want to watch that Godzilla -1.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad I want to see it. I like thrillers, so We need to do another one, overall favorite movie thing
Yeah, yeah.
again.
Ooh.
I enjoyed that. Come to my house, you can have some. Oh, wait. Waffles. It's almost too little to hold, you know?
What is that?
It's waffles.
Oh,
Eat your big waffles. That wouldn't be enough to even pick your teeth with, would it? Anyway,
No.
yeah, because I had to get me a waffle maker, you know?
and now
No.
here's what Devin's room has to say. I love Godzilla -1. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, but I wasn't expecting -1 to have such a beautiful story.
Oh,
Uh,
I haven't seen it yet.
that's something that I was surprised. It's got a really good story. It's got good characters in it. Uh, it's got a man that I don't want to give away the plot, but he feels guilty, and he's going through a real strong guilt problem of guilt throughout the movie that he's trying to redeem himself, and that storyline runs through the movie Godzilla -1.
Toast.
And they're cool. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, Devin's room.
Yeah, I
Really,
want to see
really
it.
did enjoy that. And I'm not even a huge Godzilla fan, but that one I really liked.
I like Godzilla.
I like Godzilla, but
Yeah.
you know, but no, I really enjoyed that. And I
Well,
figured out what the problem is when I said I wasn't seeing our names. You see our names now.
yeah.
If whenever I click on a comment and it brings it up on screen, then our names disappear. uh, and then
Oh, huh.
when you take the comment back off, then our names come back. So
Oh, okay. So it's got just so much space now.
yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. So, what is that? What am I hearing?
That is my meter.
Oh, that's fine.
Here's a book. I got a little bitty book.
Does it have a title?
Yeah, the Notorious Affair of Souls.
Huh.
Notorious Affair of Souls. And then on the back, it gives you a table of contents instead of in the book because you can't open it. Okay. Anyway, and I started on the books, but I'm gonna do this build. And it's just a room. It's just a back and a bottom, and they're called rooms. And it's got a chair and a bookshelf with a bunch of books and some magazines and whatnot. So I'm going to assemble the room, and I started working on it. It's got a bunch of books, so I started putting the books together today, and it's 1/24 scale, so it's little.
Huh.
Yeah. But anyway, I decided I was going to see if I could do it. And I started working on my books today, putting them together.
Huh.
I mean, they're itty bitty. Now, think of it this way. Barbie is 1/12 scale. This is 1/24 scale. So it's littler, quite a bit littler, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just fun, something to do,
Well,
something to
when
keep.
you get a lot of that stuff put in your house, then we need to do another show and tell and see it. We want to see it.
Yeah. I got to repaint that big house I got in there and section it off into rooms. So, but I finished a little outdoor room with a bench and plants and stuff. And it's got a little bitty turtle, a little bitty frog and stuff. I finished that little room that I just did it from scratch, and I set it in my bathroom because I like to look at it. It's just real cute.
Well, it is something to work on. It's a hobby, something to work on a hobby. It's a
Yeah, something to keep my mind occupied other than eating. I like to eat a little too much.
and it's so big that you've got a lot of room for add stuff.
Oh, that dollhouse?
I thought all this was going in the dollhouse.
No. I wonder if I think I could show y'all. The one I finished that I really, really, really like I mean, I don't mind y'all going in my bathroom. It's clean. I scrubbed the toilet and everything. Anyway, we're gonna go potty. Until I was around little bitty kids for too many years. Where are you going, to the potty? Do I have to tell you to go potty now? No. But here's my little. Let's see if he'll show up. Can you see? It's my little outdoor seat.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
See, it's got a bench. It's got a little book. A little book on the bench. And I need a coffee. You get. Yeah. But anyway, I built that. Get it in screen. There you go. I built it a couple of days ago and stuck it in here. And in the background is a lake. And on this side, there's a waterfall. So anyway, you can't really see it, but yeah, it's good. I did a good job. Bunch of little plants. So the bench and the plants all came from, and the coffee came from TEMU. And I probably got maybe $1.60 invested in my materials to build that. It's out of a box.
Man.
So it's more your imagination than it is anything. What you like. I got this in today. I thought this was cool. It is a artist bench. See the top of it?
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool? And it was really cheap. Hobby Lobby had it for like $1.79, something like that. And everything's included with it. So I said, well, why, Lynn? Mini Rome, get me a bench. Anyway, yeah, it's something to do.
Well, and things like the little coffee cup and the little waffle and all that. Where do you put them if you don't put them in your dollhouse?
Well, I'm not going to use that big dollhouse for that. I'm going to build some of these little rooms for it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I started on this one a few days ago, and it's the same size as the one in the bathroom, right? I'm terrible with kids. It's the same size as the one in the bathroom. What, a 2 by 2 foot? And it's just got greenery and a background. And I'll make a little living room out of this one. And then, but one thing I did get from TEMU is these pictures. And they're works of art. And they look just like works of art. I can figure out which drawer I got them in. Anyway, yeah, I got stuff sitting in front of my drawers. I can't get my drawers in. That sounds like a personal problem. Where are they at? Oh, here we go. I think y'all get a big idea. Oh, this is E7000. Little bitty tubes of that I'll actually use to glue stuff, But they're pictures of, I got stuff I hadn't even built in here. But they're pictures of works of art, like are in galleries. I got a whole package of them. I don't know right where they're at. But anyway, they're really cool. Anyway, can't locate them right now. But anyway, they're about, I don't know, 1 by 1 inch. And they got sticky on the back. And they got Mona Lisa and some Monet pictures. And it's pretty interesting. The stuff you can find cheap, But that was a TEMU find too. And I'm going to do a general store, stuff that just interests you. You can do.
Well, Jake, we're showing stuff off. You got anything you want to show off? You got
Well, sure. Want to see
something new that you got, a new shirt or something, other than the pumpkin head shirt?
I love the pumpkin head. Yeah.
No, no,
I don't
nothing.
want to put you on the spot. I just, well, we're just going to,
Yeah.
Favorite movies?
yeah.
Oh,
Anything you want to talk about, man?
well, I just got a classic on 4K in crap. I mean, Animal House.
Oh, look at that.
Love this movie.
That's cool. Is it a sticker?
No, no, it's a 4K
Oh,
It's a 4K, it's a
Blu-ray.
4K DVD.
oh, took me a minute. I can't see good, so
But
I
yeah,
had to.
And that's something when I get the new TV set up, it's a 4K TV that since I'm going to save $130 a month, I might go ahead and invest in a 4K Blu-ray player.
I couldn't believe when you were telling me what you were paying
Yeah,
for. Yeah. I'm like, oh, he needs to stop that
yeah.
because 99.9% of stuff that I watch is streaming anyway.
Well, and that's the thing. The only thing I was really keeping it for is for Channel 10, the local weather and stuff. But I just downloaded their
Weather app.
their weather app, and I just watch the weather that way now, and then I can see the weather, and if there's something a severe storm or something, and they're doing a live broadcast, well, I just go to their app on the TV, and
So I send postcards in, and I get a code through this place. It's free. Well, you got to buy a postcard you stamp, but it's called postcrossing.com. And this is so I send a card, they send, and this is just a flower, right? But this postcard is from a lady in Canada, right? Now, I don't know who she is. We just write each other one time and and we tell her about ourselves, right? She says, "Welcome to Post Crossing. I hope you enjoy as much as we do. Did you experience any cliffs? So we're fortunate that we just enough clear sky. We had a 98% totality where she lives. Okay, here's one. But I've been doing this for a while, and then I, quit doing it. It takes about 2 stamps if they're going to be going out of the country. And I got this from a lady. I thought it was cute. And it came from Finland. I like the stamps and stuff on it too. Greetings from Finland, right? It's got a little sticker, a puppy dog sticker on it. From Finland. Then she does in Finnish the greeting. I'm Tina, living in a small city in Western Finland. We have 187,888 lakes and 17, no, yeah. Yeah, 100,709 islands here in our small country. 70% of our area is forest. We Finns love sauna. So we have more than 33,000 saunas. Most of them are private ones and, in people's homes. Have fun, which I thought was cool. It's hard to show it, and I don't really care about showing my address. There's no security around here to put the Pope in jail. But see, it's so cute. I like the stamps. I really like collecting the stamps. I've gotten them from Guam and Ireland and Scotland.
ooh,
But I just got these in recently, so I thought, well, this one, it's just a piece of art somebody did. That's postcard. Greetings from Taiwan.
ooh.
Hope you enjoy this card, and I'm digging the dragon stamp.
Oh, that is neat.
Isn't that cool? So I've been doing this, and so if it's going out of the country, you put 2 stamps on it. And what the whole idea is, it's a sharing platform where you learn from different countries. I won't get anybody in the United States. And then this is a shadow box tribute I made. I just stuck the picture in there once I got it printed. But anyway, this is the main cast of Talented Mr. Ripley,
Ooh.
my absolute favorite. Gwyneth Paltrow, Jude Law. See?
Nice.
Yeah. And I just like doing different things, you know. It's all what you enjoy doing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. So, yeah. I'm excited about your signatures. I met Festus but I didn't get his autograph.
Ken Curtis.
Yeah, from Ken Curtis was out the fair in Waco. My mom and daddy carried me over there. I said, we're gonna go hear Festus talk.
Cool.
And then, it's a big deal to me because lately I've been watching a lot of Gunsmoke.
Yep.
Um,
And so I got his picture, but I didn't get his autograph on it because we weren't close to him like I was under Nimoy.
yeah, Ken Curtis.
Ooh.
And I think I was there, wasn't I?
You weren't born yet, but I love you.
You weren't born yet. I thought I was there. Okay.
No, I was about 8. You didn't come into my world till I was 9.
Yeah, but yeah, Ken Curtis.
My daughter found she sells vintage stuff on eBay, Jake, and she found a Festus coffee mug, right?
Ooh.
And she said, "Well, I bought it because it has Gunsmoke at the bottom and Festus, and it's from back in the '60s." So she bought it, carried it home, and looked to see what it's selling for. $125. She paid $199, $2 for it at
Nice.
Goodwill. I said, "Dang, girl, get you some money." She said, "Well, I doubt if I'll get that much for it, Mama, but I'll get a fair amount. I won't just give it away." She don't usually, but the one has sold for $125. So I said, "You get that money, girl."
Absolutely.
I had an Etsy store that I sold vintage stuff too during the pandemic, but I couldn't source during the pandemic. I couldn't get out and go anywhere because with all my conditions, if I got it, it would have killed me without vaccines. And then I got all my vaccines and I was able to get out and source. But when I had a chance to get in this apartment, I can't have any other income other than my Social Security. You know what I mean? I can't. I mean, they go through your income with a fine tooth comb. And I only had to declare 1,000 because that's all I made before I closed down my shop, So, but I got in this apartment and I ain't gonna jeopardize this sucker. Not for $326 a month rent. No.
Right.
And my utilities haven't been running too high. I'm anxious to see what my electricity bill's gonna be. But I can even get help with it if it gets too high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a little payment off of it. I say, you gotta give me the money, but would you pay on my bill? In our lease, there is some subsidy I can apply for. If it gets over 100, I will. But I like it. Well, Jake, what you got coming up on your channel? Be sure and tell them how to get to you.
I'm trying to get some more guests, but I just got denied from Michael Gross, who played Burt Gummer in Tremors. Either that or his manager. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you don't know if you don't reach out, do you?
Yeah. But
Well, yeah, it's Jake the Horror Movie Geek.
oh yeah.
So you guys be sure to go and join Jake's channel because he's got some really cool interviews that he's already done and got more that he's going to do. So
Yeah. An eye for horror. I can remember that more than anything. An eye for horror. So I figured they'd look you up either way, right?
Right.
Yeah. My necklace broke, y'all. So I'm just like, ugh, my chain broke. And it's driving me nuts because
I ordered me some more things to put on my ankle because I
your
got
feet.
yeah I got I got the anklet here that I got from TEMU. I had two, but one broke, and I tried to piece it back together and put, but it wouldn't go over my ankle. So, but anyway, I got that, and these that Dorothy made these two. But anyway, and I've got the anklet. You know,
Yeah, I've
I,
got a white one on, but it's looking pretty gray now. I've had it on
but
for so long that the
I
niece
ordered
made me,
ordered a couple of more
granddaughter.
things to put around my ankle from TEMU. So
Yeah,
the next shipment is coming.
get
So
you a chain for around your belly and you'll be set, dude.
well, it's just I don't know, it's something to do. Um,
It didn't do Prince any harm having a belly
uh,
chain. He
um,
had lots of women wanting to hang on to that belly chain.
and I was trying to think what else to say before
I would have pulled up on my
I'm in
sucker
a
a few
hurry to
times.
sign off. We're about an hour and a half here. Um, as usual, anyone that's watching, if you would please give us a thumbs up, because that always helps us. It just helps us get seen. I don't know what the algorithm is or all that, but it's helps us get noticed. So if
People find us.
you happen to be watching and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And tell your friends and neighbors about being real. I didn't put being real on there this time, so
You know, and right. I mean, tonight's show's kind of loose. We
yeah,
talked about.
it's not. I guess you wouldn't say this isn't an official being real show. It's more of a hangout show,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's not usually the way we roll.
Usually have like a subject or something like that. Today we're just hanging out. And
Just chilling.
hadn't done it in a while, and so I wanted to do something. So
I call it chilling like a villain.
yeah, that's it. And I had to
But I
go.
enjoyed y'all's LP show that you did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That was fun.
yeah. I could do another one of them, I imagine. I don't have any LPs. Jay let me borrow. I bought a turntable when I was living down there, but it was just one of them $50 little suitcase kind, yeah. And Jay let me borrow some LPs. And when I started moving out, I carried them all back and said, "Okay, here you go," because he's like, "Okay, I'll let you play them." But I had to sign my life away. That I'd keep them in the sleeves. I would scratch them, and I didn't. They come back to him in mint shape, just like he let me borrow them, because I had to borrow that Prince. But he just handed me armloads and just be careful with them. Keep them as you find them. I'm like, okay, I will. And then when I was moving out, a neighbor down the road come to talk to me, just talk to me because he knew I was leaving, and he had done so much for me. And I said, well, Jay did too, a whole lot living there, that lake house. But I said, you know what, Ron, do you want that turntable? He said, yeah. And I said, well, what about that? It had a record stand that sat underneath it. I said, you want that too? He said, oh, I hate to take that piece of furniture. I said, why? Because I can't take it. I had a little hatchback car, and everything. I made 2 different trips just moving out of there, and that's it. Everything else, I gave away a bunch of stuff to a nonprofit, a fire station that does stuff for charity for their sale, their garage sale. So, and they come in with 2 big old trailers and loaded up stuff. I said, listen, because my uncle had passed, and I had all his stuff plus what little dab I bought while I was living there. Anyway, I said, well, I just can take home what I can take home. Yeah, go ahead. And he went to pick that that table that little turntable was sitting on, and it was solid oak, Jake. He said, darn, this thing's heavy, Kathy. Did you know? I said, yeah. I hadn't moved it. That's where it's been, and that's where it's lived. I mopped around it and scrubbed floors around it, but that's where So it tickled him that I gave it to him, because that was a definite antique record table. He said, this thing's from like the 50s. And I said, yeah, well, enjoy. I ain't helping you. But him and his wife gave me a nice, real nice queen size pillow top mattress when I moved in there, because the one in there wasn't in too good a shape. And it was an old one my uncle had for many, many years. So, he done quite a bit like that. And my kitchen sink didn't have hot water, just cold, and I'd have to go boil water. And he said, listen, why don't you have hot water? I said, I don't know. So he said, tell you what, I'll come down there and I'll crawl under your sink. And he was retired. He said, I'll crawl under your sink and see I ain't figure out why. He said, I don't know why he turned it off. There's no leak or anything. And it took that man 2.5 hours I went to town, got a new faucet. I went right to the hardware store he told me to go to, probably spent twice as much as I would have had to, but I went and did it. And he installed that. So I had hot water. So when my daughter and her family came down for Thanksgiving and Jay came over, I had hot water in my kitchen. You don't forget when people do things like that for you.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't let me give him a penny. And I'm no big fine cook, so it's not like I could cook the man a big meal or nothing. Him and his wife. But I thought that was very nice that he helped me out. And she was working. She was library aide at the elementary school, so she'd work during the day, and he would work around their place down there. But I knew he was there in case I got into a bind and need somebody to help me. Till Jay came over and helped with my little dog when I had to be put in the hospital from lungs. Anyway, but yeah, it meant a lot, I tell everybody, do unto those that do for you, and those that don't do for you. If you can help, but don't stress over it if you can't. Just do for those that
Well,
do.
I have found, like I say, when that first tree fell, towards the store building, and I was like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, and a guy came and gave me this outrageous quote, like $1,200 to cut that tree up,
Cut down a tree.
It was then when Marissa showed up, just like a day or two later, and says, "Do you have anyone that's going to cut this tree down?" I said, "No, I had someone to give me this
Total stranger."
quote." But it was just, he goes, "Well, let me talk to someone," and I didn't know her from Adam. She just showed up one day, and just like 2 days later, she shows up a friend of hers, and he cuts up that tree, and we're all hauling the branches off and stacking them up and stuff. And he wasn't going to take anything. I gave him $200. I made him take $200. But he said, no, I didn't come here for money. I said, I know. That's why I want to give it to you. It's because you didn't come here for money. That's why I want to give you something, and this shows you there's good people in the world, you sometimes you get to sort of despair of humanity and where we're heading as a society and all that, but then you meet someone like that that reaffirms your confidence that there's good people in the world,
And I just sent her a message, Jake, and thanked her. I said, "Thank you for helping my brother. I'm useless to him. I have been
now,
for years because I live so far."
Like Marissa and Tim, it's like I've known them for 10 years now. It's just like,
And that's what she said to me. She replied and she said, "Not a problem. I found a new friend."
yeah. And that's just how quickly that happens, that you can make new friends, but that was something else. They come and did all that work and cut that tree up. And he really, got up on a ladder and stuff. He really put work into it and wasn't going to take a dime for it.
Is it still out there?
Yeah, that wood's still out there. I've stacked a bunch of it up, but some of it I can't, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
And I think it's elm. So if anyone out there is watching in the area that wants some elm wood, I can certainly hook you up. But yeah.
And he's been advertising y'all to come get it, that he'll give it away. This winter, somebody's going to wish they had. When people have, lake houses and wood piles they need to add wood to, they need to come get it.
But
get it out of your driveway.
Elm, but it's good shape, good wood,
Yeah.
And a lot of it. But yeah, well,
I'm making you all dizzy. I'm sorry. I lost you for a minute. I'm like, I hear him. Wonder what I did to him. I just shut y'all off. I said, oh, he's in there somewhere because I hear y'all talking.
Oh, Jay, I watched your interview with William Forsythe.
Oh yeah.
Very nice, man. And
he was so cool to meet because Raising Arizona is one of my all-time favorite movies. That is probably my favorite comedy is Raising Arizona. And him and John Goodman in Raising Arizona are just amazing. So funny. So it was great to meet him. Kathy did the camera for me for him.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so that's Kathy behind the camera. But he was
I
real
tried.
cool.
Well, he said, "Oh, tripod, Jake. I didn't have to do nothing but just be sure that it's still running."
But yeah, William Forsythe. Well, I'm glad you saw that. Yeah. But yeah, he was real cool. Yeah, you might go and just search my name and then search Dead Pit, and you'll find several interviews that I did. Um, if you wanted to check them out, because yeah, I did several of them.
Didn't you do Ernest Borgnine?
No, I didn't do Ernest
You
Borgnine.
didn't do?
I
Yeah.
got his autograph and
Yeah.
but I didn't interview him. But
But he did a lot. I mean, what, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them?
yeah, I did several of them. Yeah, so you might go just search Jay Real and search Dead Pit, or interview Dead Pit interview or something like that. Then you'll find.
I like the interview you did with Jason Mewes because I was
Jason
behind the
Mewes
camera for
with,
that.
with
But I like corny comedy. I like screwball comedy.
yeah,
Jay and Silent Bob.
yeah.
You know,
But yeah, I did Jason Mewes. I did.
yeah.
Oh God, who did I did? I did. Bub from Day of the Dead. What's his name? God, what is his name? Anyway, I interviewed him. I interviewed Bub. Uh, uh, I interviewed. Anyway, several. Did several of them. So you just go say, like, say, just search my name and search Dead Pit. You can find, several interviews I did. But yeah, those were a lot of fun. Oh, and I did Dick Miller. Dick Miller was so cool.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And him and his wife were so sweet, Jake.
Yeah. And me and Kathy and Dick Miller and his wife just sat and visited after the interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said, I'm glad. Well, he was glad that we barely made that too, Jake, because I had a tire going flat, and Jay put on electrical tape and kept it up enough where I could go and get my tire fixed. But before then, we did that interview. So and she said, thank y'all for doing this early.
Yeah.
Because
it was early too. It wasn't, gosh, it was.
Yeah, it was early. They had just
something like that, yeah.
They had just flown in, and she said, because he gets tired. People want to do, he's had to be up in his 70s, maybe 80. She said, people want to just do him.
That he has a real raspy voice, so I think maybe he had surgery, had cancer or something. At the time. He passed away a few years ago, Dick Miller, but he was so cool, Dick Miller. And then it's someone that I just, admired so much, from Gremlins and so many movies. All those Joe Dante movies that he would always have Dick Miller in it, and but yeah, he was a really cool interview, Dick Miller, and very cool.
We went and see. That's telling. We went in 2009 when I carried Jay up there to Texas Frightmare. That's how long ago it's been. But he went back a few other times with his friends and did interviews, and his friends did interviews. Ray did interviews, but Barry, I don't think ever did any.
Yeah, he did. Let's see. Oh God. Joe Pilato. He did Joe Pilato. Did a few of those. And I did. Who plays Jason in part 4? What was his name?
Ted White.
Ted White. Yeah, I did Ted White. He was real cool. Yeah, go and look at those. Look up those interviews.
I will.
Yeah, and behind us, I don't think you interviewed him, but was it Jason Voorhees back behind us? I think he was set up on the other side of the wall from us.
Yeah, well, there were several of them. The Jasons, but yeah, I did Ted White, and he was so cool because he was back in the day. He was a stunt man for like John Wayne and stuff. He was old school Ted White. He was a stunt man, and he was John Wayne's stunt double for several years. Ted was, and anyway, and in the interview, I bring up Jason. I say, "Well, what brought you to Jason?" He goes, "Well, it was the money, because I didn't give a damn about playing, that character. didn't give a damn about Friday the 13th or any of those movies. I don't watch movies like that. I didn't care. But when I saw the money I was going to make,
And I believe I'll make an exception this
so,
time.
so that's what. But he was real cool about that. He's very honest about it. Yeah, it was all about the money. I just did it because of the money.
Well, you can't blame him. Money talks.
But Ted White was but yeah, he was really cool. Just old, very old school, old Hollywood,
Cool.
So he was real cool to talk to, Ted White. Um, but yeah, go and look at some of those interviews.
Yeah, you'll enjoy him. I looked up a couple not long ago because I thought I want to see that again.
Cool.
Of course, Dead Pit started their show when you started yours tonight. And I don't go to Dead Pit all the time, but sometimes I'll go over and check out what they're doing. I mean, I'm a member, so, that way if there's something I want to see.
But anyway, and here it is. Here's Bub. It's Howard Sherman.
Oh, thank you, Howard Sherman.
Rouse rule. Or he says, or Sherman Howard. or
There you go.
But yeah, Howard Sherman. That's right. That's Bub. Yeah. But I interviewed Howard Sherman. But yeah. Several really cool ones. Yeah. So what else? And I tell you what, Jake, you give some thought, Jake, about what we might talk about, but I'd like to come on your channel sometimes and do something, talk about something. I don't know. Whatever you think we might talk about, be a movie or whatever,
Jay's made, he made a really cute one when he was in college that I don't know if it ever saw a light of day or if he ever put it out anywhere, but he did Head Rush when he was in college.
Oh yeah.
And I enjoyed the heck out of it. And Jake, he rented him and his friend rented a trailer house out by the lake, and they filmed in this. And all of a sudden, the SWAT team, all these sheriffs showed up to arrest them.
I slept through that whole thing in handcuffs, Mark, and all that because we had fake cocaine flour.
Big old bags of it, man.
What was the story of Head Rush is I played a former roadie for Led Zeppelin, and I had the long beard, bandana and a fake beard and mustache, and his nickname was Head Rush, and I talked like this, man. Yeah, I used to work for Zeppelin, yeah. And but anyway, we had fake cocaine, bags of flour in this old trailer house. We had fake pot, marijuana, which is like tobacco or something. All this shit, bottles and bottles and bottles. That were supposed to be whiskey, but it was tea. It was just tea. But anyway, Mark they came and did a damn, they thought it was a drug bust. And they had marketed the director of the movie, had him down on the ground on all fours, it handcuffed him, had a gun to his head, and I slept through that whole thing.
Well, were you in the trailer asleep?
No, I wasn't in the trailer. I was at the lake house.
Mark's house?
Yeah, the lake house down there.
Oh, okay, down there, yeah. Which is right in the yard almost to where you were. Yeah.
I slept through that whole thing. He told me about it later, but yeah.
Poor Mark. Yeah. He's like, I promise you, it's just fake stuff. It's just fake. But who would rent a trailer house to do a movie?
They finally realized, well, it's all fake, so they uncuffed him and all that. But
I bet that's unnerving, though. You're sitting there.
Damn gun to your head, I can imagine.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're spread eagle on the floor and somebody's put their foot in your head and draw down on you. Yeah. But it was a good movie, Jay.
Yeah. Head Rush. I've got a copy of that somewhere. Yeah.
Well, it's hilarious, man. I wish you'd burn 2 or 3 of them. I want one. Yeah. Because
the only problem is it's wall-to-wall Led Zeppelin music.
So I know.
Copyright, infringement.
Ding, 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 ding. Copyrights, I know. Everywhere. But I'm carrying, he tries to talk to me because he's just lonesome. Poor old Head Rush. And so we had this little country store, and my daughter was like 3 and a half, and I had her up on my hip. And he comes walking up to me, and we're about to go in the store, and he goes, hey man, can we just talk? And I'm
No,
like,
no,
oh
I said, hey, you want to come to my house and do some acid, man?
yeah. I'm like, no, 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 thank
No,
you.
no, no, I better go, and you take off. Oh man,
Yeah, that's just a little baby,
I would have put it on a sugar cube for him. Yeah,
It was just hilarious.
you
It
want
was
to
so
come and
funny.
do some acid, man?
Yeah, if you could redo the score to it,
Yeah,
then it's hilarious. It's just
yeah,
so
but
funny.
yeah, it's, and of course it wasn't my movie; it was Mark's movie. But
Well, I know. Poor Mark's passed.
yeah, he's passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were times, and going through making that movie was something. It was like we went through it, and Barry's in it, So
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Barry,
Well, if you it's streaming, you've got it streaming right now, don't you? She Made a Monster.
yeah,
Okay, well, I'm in that, and so is Barry, and I'm in it in the end. Jay said, "Would you do a shot?" And I said, "Yeah, let's go down there." So we go down this little town where they had these buildings that were just falling down, derelict, right? And so I just did a silent shot of me devastated because that was my store and it's gone.
the monster tore your store down. So.
Yeah, but that is a real cute movie.
Yeah, I was.
For 20 minute
That was
short.
the little girl, and She Made a Monster is just perfect casting. And just like it was like she crawled out of the script. It was just she was exactly the way I envisioned the character talking and acting and everything. It's just like she couldn't have been more just the right.
And it was funny. It was a comedy.
Yeah.
Jake is what's so funny about it.
But
She
yeah,
decided she's going to try to zap this monster in from
no,
this
no, she was going
movie.
to send. It was a teleportation device she made.
Oh yeah,
She was
she
going to
was.
send TV into the backyard.
She was. Yeah.
But there was an old dinosaur movie showing on the TV at the time. So instead of zapping the TV in the backyard, she zaps a dinosaur into the backyard, and so now there's a dinosaur stomping around.
And it kills Mr. Deedle. Is that his name?
Yeah, Mr. Deedle.
Which is Jay.
Yeah.
And the dinosaur comes and kills him.
Yeah, I get eat up at the beginning of the movie. I get eat up. So I did that by the Alfred Hitchcock thing where I had a little cameo. So.
It was just cute. Yeah. And of course, Dawn. I'm real proud of Dawn. But
And
then
then
again,
last year, Crystal.
yeah, Crystal.
Yeah.
And
now my next one is hopefully The List.
Yeah.
I need to get on the ball and start doing and promotion for that again because I've been I can stop worrying about the storms for a while. So and I need to start promoting that and getting people because I still haven't sent any scripts out. Get people to read the script.
Yeah.
They got the damn
I
camera.
liked it. I read it. I liked it.
I still haven't opened the camera. Still haven't played with the camera, but I got the camera.
No,
Not yet, man. I think he needs to open it and instead of being on TEMU at bedtime. He needs to scroll through that book and try to learn about it.
what are you waiting for, man? Come on, let's see the
But the problem is, Jake, is that I'm scared of new technology. It scares me, and it shoots in 4K, and I'm excited about it, but I'm always scared of new technology. Learning all the bells and whistles because I want to set it just right for the look that I want, and I'll do it. I paid $1,000 for the damn thing, so I'll do it. But it's still boxed up, yeah. But that's why I just and also I need more motivation. The motivation being starting to get people reading the script and start hopefully
Yeah.
I'm going to start.
Well, the weather's so crazy, and now you're in summer with families gone. So
And hopefully start getting some people interested in actually,
Yeah.
Reading the script and being in the movie. And that will certainly kick me in the ass to, start playing with the camera and learning it and all that, So,
Well, you ought to check with Buchanan and Shields. They make good creepy dudes. I was scared, Jake, of my air fryer. I got a free air fryer, 4 quart, from my cable company. My Wi-Fi. I don't have cable. I got Wi-Fi. But sorry, I got delivery outside. I gotta get in a minute. But anyway, I walk around at my kitchen and I look at it and talk to it like it's an inanimate object, but like it's a person.
Yeah.
Like, I see you over there. I see you. I'm gonna read the book. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but I see you. Leave me alone. And I did that for 2 weeks, man. My daughter's got one. It's bigger, and it's like you got to punch 15 different buttons to run that sucker. And I went in with them, $50 towards it. When they bought it, it was about 180, and to help, because we were all living together. I said, well, I'll pitch in, and I never did use it. Never. I was scared of it, right? Because I said, no, what's going to happen is I'm going to mess it up. The programming, I'm going to mess it up. And then who messed up the air fryer? Well, it was Anna. So no. So anyway, finally one day, my daughter had brought my granddaughter over, Dot, to spend a couple of hours with me while she goes out thrifting. She leaves her with me because Dot wants to see me. We're about a 20-minute drive from each other. Not real far, but Anyway, so my daughter said, oh, she come over here. And she said, Mom, have you used air fryer? I said, no. I said, I don't know about that thing, April. I don't think I'm going to probably use it. And she goes, yes, you're going to use it, and you're going to love it when you use it. She said, what you got that we can air fry? I said, I got some French fries. She said, well, get them out. Yeah. So she wrote down, sorry, I got to pop up. She wrote down exactly how to run this sucker. And it's so easy. Mine's way easier. There's just a temperature and a time. And you pull out the basket, spray it, put the French fries in it, and shove it in there and let it cook.
Well, yeah, and most of the food these days that I eat is made on the air fryer. And
and it's less stuff to have to clean up, Jake. And I mean, I don't clean it up every time, but every other time. Now there's bacon in it. I did catfish, fry me some catfish in it a while back. Are you kidding me? Now I'm not scared of it no more.
There's all kinds of YouTube shows on how to cook different things in the air fryer.
Yeah. But it was funny. She said, Mom, why aren't you using this? I'm scared of it, April. I don't know. And she said, if you looked at the book, and I handed it to her, and it doesn't tell you anything about how. I want a schematic. Say push here, push here, push here, push here. But it don't have that because it's thinking common sense. People can do it in front. So my cousin's a few years older than me, and she lives in East Texas. And she called me one day, and we're not really close, but she really wants us to be, So we talked. And I said, I got this air fryer. April finally taught me how to use. Oh, Kathy, you're going to love that air fryer, girl. She said, I'm on my fourth one. Lord. Well, listen, I'm going to let y'all go because I got to go get Walmart.com deliver stuff on my front porch.
Okay, so, well, I'm probably about to sign off myself.
Good to see you, Jake. Thank you for joining us.
Good to see you too, Kathy. Jake.
And, but hang in there a few more minutes here, Jake. But yeah, definitely want to thank Jake. And like I say, Jake, give it some thought. If something maybe we could do on your channel or something we could talk about.
I got the wheels turning right now.
Yeah. Just, pretty much I'm available pretty much anytime, because I don't have much of a life. I'll be honest with you. So, I spend all day outdoors and, exercising and stuff, but pretty much any time of the day that you might want to do something or in the evening, just let me know like a day ahead of time. Give me an idea of what you might want to talk about. I'm ready. So yeah. And I enjoy it. I enjoy doing things like this, and, so yeah, get thinking about what we might talk about or, just I'd enjoy it. And give you some more content for your own channel,
Yeah.
But I guess, okay, I'll kind of wind this up. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in. Once again, if you would give us a thumbs up, certainly would appreciate it. And if you had spread the word, usually the show is called Being Real. It is not today. Today is just more of a hangout show, showing off the TEMU junk I got. And I got another package coming by probably about another week. So I'll probably do another show about that. But thank you, Jake. And I want to thank my sister, Kathy, for being on the show with me. This has been nice. Been a nice hangout. We've done a couple hours. And
it's been real.
It's been real. It's been real. So thank you, Jake. Thank you, everybody. And we will do this again soon. I'm not sure what the next subject will be for the being real. I'm giving that some thought. If you have any ideas, Jake, let me know. And Kathy, any ideas you might have or what we could talk about next, whether it be about movies or directors or whatever. I'm open for any subject. So, okay, Jake and everybody, I'll talk to y'all soon. And let's see. Here we go.